The first Steam Next Fest of 2025 is here and is jam-packed with oodles of free game demos, some of which are only available to play until Next Fest ends on March 3rd. Stressful, right? I feel ya. So I spent 2 days creating a curated collection of 31 chill and cozy game demos you can play for free during Steam Next Fest. There's a game for everyone on my crazy eclectic list, and I've grouped them into categories including driving and idle games, chill survival games with a hint of spicy danger, cozy farming games, simulation games about decorating and design, management sims, and a variety of cute adventure games. I'm going to go quickly, so get ready to take some notes on the chill and cozy demos you want to play before they're gone. Let's hop to it. Let's begin with RoadCraft, the only driving game on this list, and although it's not very cute, it's from the developers of the famous Mud Runner and Snow Runner games and is probably the hottest driving demo currently on Steam. Trust me, these games make you think, but are very relaxing and satisfying. RoadCraft puts you behind the wheel of a construction restoration company tasked with rebuilding the industry of towns ravaged by natural disasters. It's basically a sandbox where you get to tinker with over 40 gigantic dozers, dumps, payloaders, rollers, cranes, and track hoes to complete missions and improve your business. There are 3 missions to complete in the demo, such as reconnecting power to a concrete factory, repairing pipelines, and rebuilding roads for supply trucks. There's even 4-player co-op in the demo, and the full release is planned for May 20th on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. I already know I'm going to buy this game, and my 2 teenage boys are going to eat this up like they do Farming Simulator and Snow Runner. And Steam currently has a loyalty bonus offer for a $10 pre-order discount if you already own Snow Runner. Take my money, baby. Up next are 3 idle games, beginning with Animal Spa, which docks at the bottom of your computer monitor and gives you your very own animal bathhouse to manage. Monitor the water temperature, provide refreshments, and manage your staff. And these animals are just adorable. Oh my gosh, they're so happy and cute. I can't take it. I have so many idle games, but they're usually very inexpensive and worth it to binge for a few weeks and collect all the animals while you multitask. But you can try Animal Spa for free while the demo is active for Next Fest. Full release is planned for later in 2025. Another taskbar idle game with cute critters is Cozy Desktop Konbini, where you manage a quaint Japanese convenience store as you multitask on your computer. You can decorate and customize your shop, add vending machines, new products, and even a mini gym to grow your business, and just chill to the relaxing lo-fi music. As you can tell, I really like idle games for their simplicity and ability to turn just a fraction of your computer monitor into an aquarium of sorts, bursting with life that you can just watch and interact with when you have time. Cozy Desktop Konbini plans to release on Steam in April and has a freshly stocked demo on the shelf right now. And I can't talk about cozy idle games without mentioning the adorable Panda Laundromat sim that Steam featured in their Next Fest trailer. In Pao Pao's Cozy Laundromat, you'll design and manage a little laundry business staffed with pudgy panda bears who will wash, dry, and fold your customers' laundry. It's simple, non-intrusive, and is another great choice for a fun little passive game to watch and play while you go about your day. I didn't even know that rhymed. The third category is my absolute favorite, chill and relaxing survival games, beginning with Solarpunk. I know I keep talking about this game, but those of us who love cozy survival games have been beside ourselves with anticipation of getting our hands on Solarpunk. But now we can with the arrival of the pre-alpha demo during Next Fest. It's a very chill experience with mild hunger, thirst, and health survival mechanics, base building, farming, crafting, and flying your airship to the merchant for upgrades, and exploring the floating islands. All of your cool gadgets will need power from the sun, wind, and water sources, so you'll be surviving in harmony with nature. In addition to gentle survival and power management, you will have to deal with storms that damage your crops, but there's no combat to worry about. I backed Solarpunk on Kickstarter and really enjoyed this pre-alpha demo and can't wait to gain access to all the fun farming gadgets and explore the islands as the alpha progresses. I highly recommend making Solarpunk one of your must-play demos in this Next Fest, as it likely won't be available for long. But here's a survival game with a bit more action and plans to release on Steam and PlayStation. Breathedge 2 is a retro-futuristic space survival RPG that's also quite humorous. Who says you can't have your cake and eat it too? Wowza! Engage in reckless missions that you're fully unequipped for, pimp out your space whip, and cap some enemies in this sarcastic space adventure. But don't worry, none of this is in the demo. In fact, the developers proudly proclaim to have slapped a few bits and pieces into a relatively playable experience that in no way reflects the actual game. Why? Because they can. So take this hot mess of a space survival for a test flight, probably without any actual flying, before it warps off of Steam at the end of Next Fest. This survival game's demo actually includes space travel. Imagine that Minecraft and No Man's Sky had a cute little game baby. Okay, weird, but Cubic Odyssey is a pretty accurate resemblance of both of these titles, offering a colorful blocky art style and base building, along with open world exploration, space travel, and NPCs and bad guys to demolish with your little square toy guns. There's mining and crafting, hence the similarity to Minecraft, and multiplayer too. It reminds me a bit of Vintage Story and how it seems to be expanding upon the Minecraft gameplay style by adding more direction, combat, and in this case, space travel and exploration. Cubic Odyssey is scheduled to release later this year on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation, but the brand new demo is free to test drive on Steam right now. See, I told you this list was eclectic. It's not just cozy games. Lost Skies is a third space-themed survival game that does have combat, but also looks to have a good bit of relaxing exploring and building. In Lost Skies, you are one of the few surviving humans and have been in hiding, and are now emerging to explore and discover the technology needed to craft airships and weapons to fight as the Resistance. It has flying, gliding, and grappling, and you can build your own ship or a whole fleet of ships with your friends in multiplayer and fight your common enemy. I haven't played the demo, so I can't vouch for how intense or chill the experience may be, or if there are difficulty settings, but I love survival games and thought this one might appeal to my fellow lovers of slightly spicy open world games. The final survival game on this list is Shamania, an open-world survival game with pretty cartoon graphics that look a bit like Palia mixed with the movie Avatar, cozy base building and mastering professions in herbs, mining, and fishing to unlock powerful skills and tools to aid in survival. But there's also challenging combat and co-op gameplay, so you and your friends can explore and fight alongside each other in this fantasy survival adventure releasing late 2025 with a new demo available now. Moving along to the farming game genre, we have a demo that blends farming with a dark twist of survival. Grimshire already has 40,000 wish lists for its release mid-2025 and is a must-play demo if you want a farming game that's a bit edgy and different. It begins with the cliché taking over a rundown farm, but in this case, you're tasked with the life-or-death stocking of your village's root cellar to help them survive the winter and the mysterious deadly plague that has already started to claim its victims. That's right, there's death in this cozy farming sim. Your livestock, your neighbors, and maybe even you. Grow, harvest, and stockpile like your life depends on it, because it does. Turning the coziness up a bit, we have Seeds of Calamity, an upcoming farming game that's a little bit Stardew Valley with hints of Fields of Mystria. It's been 20 years since the Great Calamity, and you've decided to leave the city and settle into a cozy farm where you'll grow crops, raise animals, help your neighbors, enjoy seasonal festivals, use magic to conquer dungeon monsters and search for treasure, and send some of your wealth to the capital to help rejuvenate the community. Although Seeds of Calamity is created by a solo developer, it's packing some pretty awesome adaptability settings, such as difficulty and even length of day, which is so awesome. Most of you know that I'm a huge advocate for adjustable settings to make games cozier or spicier, so I love this. But a farming game that takes spicy to a new level is Tales of Seikyu, where you'll live on an island of yokai creatures who can shapeshift into very alluring human form. And there are 14 of these anthropomorphic characters as your possible romance candidates. Oh yeah, and there's farming too, along with fishing, crafting, mining, and cooking, and you can even use your magical yokai powers to shapeshift into animal form to explore, farm, and fight. I wasn't expecting that. It's a very unique take on the farming and life sim genre with a simplistically charming art style as well. For my 80s and 90s peeps who are mature enough to remember a fantastic little toy called Polly Pocket, then you'll no doubt feel a mist of nostalgia overwhelm you when playing Tiny Garden, a miniature farming game that brings whimsical, stress-free virtual gardening, and it's another game that I backed on Kickstarter. There's a bit of strategy and puzzle solving involved in figuring out how to grow the plants you want in your garden, and there are lots of new seeds and decor to unlock to customize your garden and tiny little home. During Next Fest, you'll be able to play the first 2 chapters of Tiny Garden for free, so don't miss out on this charming pint-sized demo. And a final farming game is Sugardew Island, which actually releases on a PC and consoles March 7th, but the demo is still currently available on Steam. This is a very relaxing farming game where you operate an island shop selling your farm goods to your neighbors, fulfill quests, raise animals, and there's romance as well. While Sugardew Island doesn't seem to offer much in terms of a unique twist to set it apart from others in this genre, its simple mechanics and lack of in-game time makes this farming sim easy to learn and perfect for quick play sessions. These next 4 simulation games allow you to unleash your creative decoration and design skills. I've talked about this one before, and I just love the art style and chill gameplay. Urban Jungle is a decorating sim where you strategically nestle colorful plants to transform rooms into cozy spaces. As you earn points for plant placement, new plants will propagate and can be positioned properly for even more plentiful perks. I just love alliteration, don't you? Okay, probably not. Every time I play Urban Jungle, it's such a delightfully calm experience, and you can't be unhappy being surrounded by so many cute plants. This is Urban Jungle's final demo, so expect the full release to blossom very soon. Move over, House Flipper, there's a new building game in town and coming to Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox in June with a brand new Steam demo. In Architect Life, you can play in story mode where you'll follow a budget to build custom homes for clients, or there's a free build mode where you can create your dream home. The demo provides a sampling of both game modes as well as a selection of doors, windows, furniture, and decor. This reminds me of the home design software we bought when drawing our house plans that my husband then built. And to think that a game could have at least given us a rough sketch of our house plan is pretty crazy. I'm curious to try this one out. At number 17 is Camper Van Make It Home, another game with an interior design theme where you'll unpack and decorate your cozy camper van and outdoor campsite. But it's not just mindless item placement, as the objects you unpack are also organizational puzzles, and you'll need to experiment with putting them in various places until you find just the right spot. As you progress, new vans and locations will be available to decorate. Camper Van nails the cozy aesthetic and is a great game to get that zen-like relaxation at the end of the day. The full game is expected to release later this year. And this one mixes decorating with commerce as you open up your own painting business in Spray Paint Simulator, a relaxing and satisfying experience where you give the town of Splatterville a fresh new look, taking on painting jobs, keeping your clients happy, and using your cash to upgrade your company's tools, equipment, and vehicles. Enjoy both a story mode with clients and jobs or a creative free paint mode where you can go wild covering the town in a rainbow of colors. Spray Paint Simulator is totally chill with no time limit, has multiplayer, and plans to release later this year. Moving along to simulation games that focus on business management, we have Hotel Architect, a tycoon game where you build and manage luxury hotels in unique locations around the world. See if you can turn empty land into a thriving hotel business for your armless and legless guests. Yeah, the character models are kinda weird, but they do have hands and feet, so you'll still need to make design choices for their flooring, furniture, and decor, and hire more appendage-challenged staff to ensure smooth operations. And once you've advanced far enough in career mode for each location, the sandbox modes will be unlocked for endless hours of creative capitalistic fun. This looks like a fun one. A bit frenzied perhaps, but cute and entertaining for sure. And then there's Pao Pao, and gosh, it's so cute! If the game Party Animals had restaurant management, I'm pretty sure this is what it would look like. Fish for ingredients and feverishly fry them in your kitchen and keep your feisty felines happy to help your business flourish. Play alone or with up to 4 players and explore a semi-open world to complete quests, play mini-games, and unlock restaurant upgrades including greenhouses and aquariums. The whimsical graphics and silly gameplay made Pao Pao an instant wishlist for me, and I hope to get time to try the demo before it's gone. A third business game is Parisian Brasserie Simulator, where you'll get to manage your own French pub in a bustling Paris setting. Decorate your cafe, build your menu, organize staff, manage supplies, and serve food and drinks to your customers as you expand your business and unlock new recipes and equipment. If you have a palate for restaurant simulation games, this is one to add to your taste testing plate during Next Fest. Our final category is cute adventure games, beginning with Biped 2, a multiplayer platformer where you play as little robots who must waddle, grapple, glide, and slide through whimsical environments on an alien planet, solving puzzles together. Biped 2 can be played solo or 2 and 4 player co-op, and it will also be cross-platform on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch when it releases later in 2025, but try it now while the demo is still live on Steam. Let's trade our robots in for cats and take a look at Jumping Jazz Cats, a parkour party game with cute kitties and a demo that just pounced onto Steam in time for Next Fest. Choose from over 40 cat breeds and paw your way through some pretty crazy cat-themed mini-games as you explore a mysterious mansion. Play alone, local split screen, or online with friends or randoms in cooperative and competitive mini-games and earn fun new accessories to customize your cat. If a vibrant punchy art style and befriending magical creatures in a cozy roguelike dungeon setting sounds intriguing, then Grimoire Groves might be a demo to try. It's a whimsical adventure where you play as a witch and must restore the magical creatures to the forests of Grimoire Groves. You'll forage for ingredients and mix and match spells to grow crops, invite the creatures you meet to return to the forest, and you'll need to solve the mystery of what caused them to disappear. And if you love the demo, Grimoire Groves releases on March 4th, so you won't have to wait long to play the full game. Let's airdrop a bit of life sim into a cozy open world adventure with Lou's Lagoon, where you take over your Uncle Lou's tropical island seaplane delivery business and must also find out what caused his disappearance. This is such a vibrant, happy game with cute characters and a fantastic sense of adventure as you explore with your seaplane and can even enter flying races. You'll need to harvest resources, craft items, and ensure these are safely delivered to your customers, keeping an eye out for treasure and hints to solve Uncle Lou's mystery. You can take Lou's Lagoon for a test flight right now on Steam. If exploring land is more your jam, here's a foraging adventure that's both wholesome and educational. Out and About is an upcoming game where you'll take photos of plants and learn to identify over 100 real species and use these as ingredients to craft more than 150 actual recipes. Explore beaches, wetlands, forests, and grasslands for new plants and sell your recipes at the farmer's market. You'll also meet villagers to befriend and help, and the character creation tool is quite detailed. It's pretty unique to find a cozy adventure game that also imparts cooking and plant knowledge as you play, which is why I backed Out and About on Kickstarter. Game number 27 is Wanderstop, a relaxing narrative adventure about running a peculiar tea shop that forces former fighter Alta to step outside her comfort zone and perhaps slow down and learn more about her true self. You'll grow and harvest your tea ingredients and brew them in a fantastic device. Decorate your shop and listen to the stories of the thirsty travelers who stop by for refreshment. I'm picking up some Alice in Wonderland energy here with the magical setting and characters. Wanderstop plans to release on March 11th, but a free 30-minute demo can be sampled right now to see if it just might be your cup of tea. If you'd prefer to serve your tea while driving a steam locomotive, you might want to add Locomoto to your wish list. Decorate and customize your train, invite passengers aboard and tend to their needs, unlock new train cars, and explore your destinations to help and befriend characters. Locomoto is a really cute little life sim adventure game that I hadn't heard about until I saw the demo on Next Fest. Another cozy animal-themed adventure is Dancing Pandas, where you play as a pudgy panda who proudly bounces with rhythm and swagger to explore a colorful island. Dancing Pandas is a short, wholesome exploration game where you'll meet and chat with other panda characters, grow in courage to complete quests, and step outside your comfort zone. It's zero stress and packed with feel-good moments and a wonderful cast of cute animals. From prancing pandas to scurrying squirrels, we have another relaxing animal adventure. In Squirreled Away, you'll play as a squirrel, soaring through the treetop forest, meeting and helping animals in the park, and gathering materials to build your own treehouse. Even though it has base building of sorts, it's not a survival game, just an aesthetically pleasing, relaxing exploration experience to play at your own pace. And game number 31 is Arctic Awakening, an atmospheric mystery that is very different from the rest of the games on this list. Your plane crashes over the frozen north, your co-pilot is missing, and your only companion is your court-appointed therapy bot. It looks like The Long Dark, and I want this to be a survival game, but it's a narrative adventure that's both serene and horrific. The music is peaceful, yet conveys the intensity of the situation. Terrors haunt the land after dark. And what caused the plane to crash in the first place? These are all answers you'll seek as you make choices that shape your journey and search for your friend and a way out of this beautiful disaster. Okay, so that's a lot of games. These truly are my unsponsored favorite 31 games I found while searching the Steam Next Fest catalog, and I hope you were able to find a few game demos you'd like to try before they vanish from Steam. My top demo picks are RoadCraft because I love slow-paced driving games with realistic goals, Hotel Architect and Pao Pao for their cuteness mixed with brain-tickling gameplay, Animal Spa for the hands-off cuteness on my desktop, and all of the survival games, especially Solarpunk and Cubic Odyssey, but it's really tough to pick favorites from this list. But what are your favorite chill and cozy games from this list? Or did you find an awesome Next Fest demo that I don't know about? Please share with me. I love reading your comments. If you don't want to miss out on the latest in chill and cozy sim and survival games, please consider subscribing, and I thank you for watching.